Tonight is Jamaican night. Jamaican me crazy. Jerk chicken. So really simple. I'm not gonna make jerk from scratch. I have done that in the past, but I happen to really like this brand of jerk seasoning over here. If you have a favorite brand, go for it. You can use that one. I cut up one whole chicken and I have a few extra chicken thighs in there. Really nice quality chicken. And then I have some olive oil, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the jerk chicken onto the jerk seasoning onto the chicken, add a little bit of olive oil, pop that in the toaster oven at 375 for about 45 minutes, and we're going to have finger-licking delicious jerk chicken. So I'm just going to get that marinade on it. So I just want to show you, I have plastic glove on because this stuff is spicy. These are Scotch bonnet peppers, okay, similar to habanero pepper, and mixed with scallions and onions and allspice. A lot of different seasonings go into this, and I just put a little olive oil with that, and then I'm just gonna mix it. Now that's a lot of jerk that I have on there, but I like my jerk spicy, so I'm just gonna mix all over the chicken, and I used about almost half the bottle actually of that jerk onto there, and you can leave this to marinate 2 to up to 24 hours. I'm not going to leave it to marinate it. If you want it really spicy, marinate it. You see, I made sure it's skin side up. It's going to come out super crispy and delicious like this. So we're going to stick this in our toaster oven for a good 45 minutes until it gets nice and brown. To accompany our jerk chicken, we're going to make a typical Jamaican steamed cabbage, and all we need are the ingredients in front of us. We have butter, carrots, tomato, onion, a little bit of Scotch bonnet pepper, which is right there, some ginger, and a few garlic cloves, butter, 1 head of cabbage right there, some thyme. If you have fresh thyme, that's fine. I have only dry thyme with me, and sea salt. So to this pot and the butter, we're going to add everything except the cabbage and the carrots. Okay, so the tomato, onion, garlic, ginger, and Scotch bonnet pepper. So in I put everything. I added the thyme, and oh, it smells delicious. If you want it spicier, you could add more of that Scotch bonnet or habanero pepper. Okay, so I'm just cooking this a little bit till it softens, and then we'll add our cabbage and carrots, some little bit of water, and steam this for 15 minutes, and that's all. I'm going to add a pinch of salt to this as well, and really the amount of salt you know is up to you as well. But remember, less salt is always better than more salt. We can always add at the end. Okay? So after a minute of cooking, it's just softened up. I'm going to add about a half a cup of water to this and just mix that a little bit. And then we're going to add, if you want to add another little pinch of salt, it's up to you, or you can do it at the end. So I added our cabbage and carrots, and look at that, it really filled up. I put a pinch of salt on top, and I'm just going to add a little bit of thyme on top. I really like the flavor of thyme in this dish. And now we're going to close this and cook this for about 15 to 20 minutes, stirring it occasionally, and just check on it until it gets to the kind of texture that you like. Some people prefer it more crunchy, other people like it softer. It's really up to you. It's been 45 minutes and the chicken is cooked beautifully. I'm just putting it on a high broil right now because I want that skin to get extra crispy. After 15 minutes of cooking the cabbage, look how much it's reduced to, by more than half. Okay, so just give this a good stir, see if it's at the texture that you like it. If you want to steam it a little bit longer, just cover it up and close it for a few more minutes. But look at how beautiful that came out, all the seasoning from the bottom. Alright, so just this is your time to taste it, see if it's where you want it. Otherwise, close it up and let it cook a couple of minutes. So this is just perfect for me. It's really reduced. I mean, I like 3/4. I added a pinch of salt more. I put a splash of olive oil, and this is good to go. Look how nice that is broiling in there. Ooh, it smells like a Jamaican restaurant in here. This is what it looks like coming straight out of the oven after I broiled it for a few minutes. Can you see how brown on the top it is, but how juicy it is on the bottom? That's going to be truly delicious when we bite into it. I'm serving this with the cabbage we made, and I made perfect rice every time. And I'm just going to let this sit to let the juices soak in, and then it's time. Crazy jerk chicken is ready, and it's making me crazy because I want to eat it. So just take a look at the finished plate over here. We have the jerk chicken. See how nicely browned it is. And like I said, I cut up the whole chicken, so there's various pieces, my favorite types. We have our steamed cabbage with carrots and spices. You see the thyme, how pretty. It's a really lovely combination of colors there. I made perfect rice every time and just added some frozen veggies on top. I like to add as many veggies as I can. So this is Jamaican night, and it was really easy. We did this in under an hour. All you need is that jerk seasoning, and find one that you really like. As you can see, I'm being impatient because I cannot wait to get into this. So I'm going to take a little of my jerk, and I'm going to add a little bit of that cabbage. Wow, wow, wow. The jerk seasoning is a little bit salty. You feel the heat, the spice coming through, and the cabbage has a sweetness to it. I could feel the spice right here. The cabbage sweetness sort of counteracts that spiciness, and the rice is really a nice neutral. So this is a really great combination. You can make this as spicy as you like. If you don't want to make it very spicy, get a mild jerk. I like spicy jerk. And same thing goes with your cabbage. If you don't want to add any pepper, don't add any pepper. Make it how your family likes it, how you're going to like it. Okay? So I really, really need to get back to this because my mouth is literally watering. So this was a Jamaican culinary adventure in my kitchen. Have some fun in your kitchen, and I'll see you next time.